Not this time. I'm killing you all. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on Lasting Impressions. In our previous episode I did this and the Wall Master came back to kill me again. In fact, speaking of dying, I just got killed once more off screen, getting back to this point, because I ran out of hearts. Well, duh, that's obviously why I died. Anyway, continuing on. In our last episode, we got to the third dungeon and got a few pieces of heart, which is very good. You should not be here anymore. You need to die forever. Because I am nice that way. Not. Anyway, in our previous episode, we got to the third dungeon and got a little lost. Because the keys and navigation system in here are terrible. Well, not terrible, but they're quite confusing. This is like Ocarina of Time Water Temple difficulty. I kid you not. Third dungeon of the darker half of the world game? Yeah, this is very unpleasant. Very difficult to navigate, and I'm not entirely familiar with the navigation, it seems, because I got confused and stuck. Today we have a key, though. We can go in this door and keep on playing, and I wasted a freaking key. Yeah, this place is completely separated from everything, and I wasted a key trying to get in here. Alright. So I'm still confused. Oh boy. Yeah, last time we used the Bombos medallion in combat for the first time. I just used it again in the same place for the same reasons and the same everything. I think I'm justified, though. There's another skull face that we haven't seen before. So we explored a part of the dungeon, now we've got to go inside again. And where does this lead us to? Ah, this feels much better, much more familiar. Alright, now we are getting some... Oh my gosh, they're still around. Well, these guys I can take out with my sword because the layout is not nearly as complex as the last part. Darn you, Wall Master. Okay, I'm safe. Die. Oh, oh, oh. Green giant. I think I want to go look over here first. There's two ways to go, and I'm not sure. Okay, I think I want for everyone to die, but can I get... No. Ooh, I can get to that point only if the tiles have been set a certain way. And I don't think it's necessary, but I'd like to be able to do it. For this part, what we want to do is watch out for the Mole Master. He is going to be a very big pain in this particular room. Now that we push the statue in place, we need to pull it in place. Alright. Ah, boy, you know what? Quake it. Boom! This is the first time I've actually used these medallions in combat, I believe. I should do that. Apparently the Quake medallion is not as good as I had been led to believe. Did that... The trap just pushed me aside? Like, no! I do not want to be affected by you. Get out of here! This is not looking good for me. I got the big key, but really, this is not looking good for me. I don't think I have any fairies left. Come on now. Stupid navigation system. And I'm pretty sure that in here, there's just going to be a pot with magic refill. Don't you touch me! Magic refill is a good thing, but, man. I may, in fact, have to exit the dungeon and go buy a red potion. 2 red potions. Because if I was to fight the boss right now, I would not survive. On our way out, though, we can go get the treasure of the dungeon. Don't you touch me. I don't have any hearts to waste on you. Quickest way to do it is to fall in here. It is the simplest way to get to the treasure. Don't you guys touch me! Now we got these guys. Can't remember if the hook shot is effective, so bow and arrows. Come on now. Yeah, there's one. Okay. I will spin attack. Ah. Treasure of this dungeon is the fire rod. This rod commands the red fire, but watch magic meter. So now we have a fire rod and an ice rod. Our inventory is filling out quite nicely. There's only 3 open slots left. Well, technically 4 slots. If you've been paying attention, you'll know what I mean. But I need to get out of here and get a red potion. I need to get lots of hearts because I am on the brink of death and I do not like this. Don't go up there. It's just another hole, I think. Boy, oh boy. I rarely use potions. I hear a lot of people use potions in Zelda games. I don't want to sound egotistical, but I don't get why. Honestly, I almost never use potions. I did use a couple potions at the end of Skyward Sword, beating the final boss. I won't spoil it for those who haven't played. I'm sure there are still people out there. But I had to use a couple potions to get by him because he killed me the first time. He killed me really good, and I guess I didn't really need as many potions and everything that I brought in with me to beat him. But it sure felt like it. That was what I call an epic boss battle. And also, in my opinion, epic is a word that has been overused to the point of nobody knows what it means anymore. But it was an epic boss fight. That's my personal opinion. I guess some people are saying, yeah, it was kind of... Well, quite honestly, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And because it was hard. It was a very hard final boss battle for me. There's a lot of bosses in these games that, man, I don't know. I'm just not feeling the difficulty. Final bosses sometimes, sure, they're not really all that wonderful. I mean, I like Zelda games. I like the final bosses. Nintendo does a good job. I won't be knocking on them by saying that they did a terrible job on all the bosses and whatnot. The bosses in Zelda games are wonderful, final bosses included, but sometimes they don't seem challenging enough. Probably my favorite boss battle of all time in Zelda games is darn it, Coloctus from Skyward Sword. I won't, again, spoil it for those who haven't seen it. If you have played Skyward Sword and you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a whole bunch of Zelda wikis. You can go look it up. But Coloctus is my favorite boss battle because he felt legitimately challenging. He felt intimidating and challenging, I guess. More intimidating than challenging, but he felt hard. He was simple in design, simple in execution in every sense of the word, but he felt like a real boss battle. And I love it for that. That's my favorite boss battle. But some of the bosses in... Jeez, I forgot what I was originally saying. Oh yes, that's right. But some of the dungeons and bosses in here, I don't get why people are so excited to bring red potions into these situations. Darn it. Because it's really not that difficult for me. And the fact that I bought 3 red potions, one of them to fill up my hearts immediately, to get through this dungeon is unbelievable just for me, because I never use potions. And I am now. I have in Skyward Sword. Potions are great fun in Skyward Sword. They did that perfectly. But the fact that I'm using potions, I can't believe it. And I keep on saying that, and you guys are tired of hearing me talk. But yeah. So if we look on our map, now we are right next to Maiden number 3. We've gotten through that entire forest, explored the same dungeon, we're about to go into it again. But now we're finally at Maiden 3. So this is the last stop on our way through this 3rd dungeon. Now we can rescue the 3rd Maiden. Now let's go in there and free her. We need the fire rod, because... But this is a creepy entrance for a dungeon, is it not? I don't have a clue what I'm looking at. I guess it's some kind of spider with a large butt? I don't know. But then use the fire rod, and suddenly its butt has eyes. What is this? What Really, what is this? Like, all this skeleton forest. Is this a skeleton of some weird friggin' monster? Ugh. I don't know, man. Weird. Anyway. Last part of the third dungeon. Let's get on. Let's get through it. This is a very... Oh! So that thing lied to me. Made it look like there's a way to get up there, but no. I'm sure on this one we have to go all the way around. Yeah. I don't know if I have to come up here first or second. Okay. I can't hiccup in the middle of my talking. Die already. Gibdo takes six hits with the Master Sword before I can kill him. What the heck and a half? Alright, bunny. That is another enemy in this game that you cannot counter in any way. In any way. Open this up and get the key. He will turn you into a... thing. Will turn you into a bunny for... How did I... What the heck was that? For a certain period of time. And in that period of time, you can't fight back, you can't defend yourself, you can't anything, because you are pretty much screwed in terms of... Why can't I... Thank you. Alright, now the game is just being a jerk. Let's show off Ether now. Thank you. I was kind of hoping that the fire thing would freeze too, but I guess not. Okay, in we go. Oh. Oh sure, this room looks simple enough to get through, but then they throw that thing in there and everything goes insane. I sound like the Joker. Throw in the Wall Master and everybody loses their minds. Just these things. I greatly dislike them. I sound like an old Dracula character. I think that's just a magic pot, so I don't need it. Alright. Best thing about this place are the Gibdos and the Fire Rod. You can kill them instantly with the Fire Rod. Just burn friggin' everybody. Your turn, Gibdo. Come get me. Come get me. Line yourself up and come get me. Die. You too. I am just going nuts here. Alright, we can't get to that theme, but the answer should be fairly obvious to you, and if not, apparently you are not a very good Zelda player. Just slide it from a distance with your Fire Rod. Done. Good puzzle, but crying out loud, now we got the stupid thing with the thing and the... I'm cool. I'm cool. Ether. Freeze. Perfect. Now give me my magic back. It's a very small pot. Alright, no way out of here. There's a way out of here. Let's go. And no, there's nothing behind all the other vines. Right. No! No! You die. Ah, stop playing with me. Now I finally need rupees. We got a reason to spend our rupees, so yay. Yay! I kill you. I kill you till you're dead. You're already dead. What am I talking about? I brought you back to life so I could kill you again. And of course the hardest enemy had the key. Alright. I'm fine. Maybe. Alright. Looking at a map here, there's only 2 rooms we haven't been in. One of them is blocked off by a pit of pits, by a bottomless pit, and a locked door that we couldn't get in. The other room is the boss room. The only way to get to him is to drop down. I spoiled it by screwing up what I was trying to say. Drop down this pit into the boss room. So the boss room is not really blocked off by a big key door, but he is very secluded. It's the only basement 2 floor. Okay. The Fire Rod is very good against this boss. I highly recommend it. You may have... I did show a clip of this boss during my Sword of Mana playthrough. If you didn't see it, I don't blame you, because it is a little hard to sit through. Sword of Mana is a fun game, don't get me wrong. But I'm trying to talk, get away from me. Sword of Mana is a fun game to play, It is not so much a fun game to watch. I have realized that just recently. And yeah. But I showed a picture of this guy in the Sword of Mana walkthrough. LP, whatever. Let's just get on with it. Mothula. Now, in addition to the floor moving around, Mothula fires attacks, and then these spiked balls come at you from every direction. If this is not an increase in difficulty, I don't know what friggin' is. And I'm almost dead already. I need to use a potion because I spent my time talking. Right. Now I'm going to switch up to the life medicine bottle, and no! There we go. Fire Rod. The Fire Rod does excellent damage against this guy if I'm looking in the right direction. When I shoot him... Come on. Why can't I... Stupid... Maybe I should have brought a green potion in. I just wasted my entire Fire Rod and didn't hit him once. Alright, now I gotta kill him with the sword. Navigation on this boss is near impossible. I'm already almost dead. See, what the heck is this? Oh my gosh. Third dungeon. I don't think it's ever been this hard. And the lag is back. The lag is back. I thought it was gonna be bad when I fought the giant Moldorm, but no. The lag is back on this boss. I am very unhappy with it. I'm okay. But if you wanted an example of A Link to the Past being an intense game, I've already lost half the hearts and recovered with my... Dude! Red potion! I'm sweating. I can feel a little sweat running down my side because it's so intense. Die! And then he runs into you too and does damage. I died. I died. If I had been able to hit him with the Fire Rod, I probably could have killed him with all the magic I had. But no! Oh my gosh! Alright, I'm gonna refill some stuff and come back here, so give me a second. Okay, so I dropped into another part of the world. Or this map. Might as well explore this part of the map while I'm trying to fill up my magic meter for the boss. And actually, now that I'm here, I can get into that one room we couldn't get into before. I don't remember what's over there, but I got a key from that skull in the top left corner of the screen right now. So let's see what's in here. Oh shoot, I remember. Shoot. Okay, there. Right, I think I can do this. Possibly. No, don't leave heart! Darn it! What I want to do... Let's pull up all of these. Die. And then... Watch on the bottom one. And I can't get that one, so okay. Well, that got me a lot more magic. Whoop! Alright, off to the boss now. Okay, this time I'm a bit more prepared. Mothula, let's do this. No lag. Lag has gotten worse since I've been getting my way back here, so it's definitely time to stop playing after I kill this guy. No. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, the spikes on the far edges will start shaking before they come back, or before they fly out at you. But if they're going to come back, then they won't budge. Alright. I'm almost dead. This time I got all kinds of magic medicine. I'm taking the blue, which restores both health and magic. And I almost took damage again. Gonna go right back to the Fire Rod, not the lamp. The lamp is not what I want at this point. Whoop! Don't you do it. Go, there we go. Don't. Come on. Yeah, he's still taking a whole bunch of hits with the... There we go! Thankfully, all the spikes that were in the middle of the room have disappeared. That heart is mine. Give me the crystal. Give me the crystal. Thank you. This time, Link is lined up properly. Oh my gosh! Getting a little stuck to my stomach, that dungeon was so hard. Alright, maiden. What you got to tell me?
Link, because of you, I I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand?
I sort of got it? Prophecy says that only a hero descended from the Knights can rescue Zelda? That's kind of keeping everybody else from doing a good job, but okay, I guess I understand it.
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
Full refill on the magic. I really friggin' needed it this time. We're out. We are out of the third dungeon, and I am out for this episode. Thanks everyone for joining me for today's episode. If you liked it, you know the drill. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. New video games out every single day. Come back next time when we go to the fourth dungeon. I've been waiting for this dungeon and the treasure it gives me. See you then.